What is the most disgusting thing you have ever done that you took pleasure in? My wife and I had 2 daughters, 13 and 10, and what seemed like a solid marriage. But things started to feel off. She became glued to her phone, disabled the saved password on our shared PC, and would abruptly end calls when I walked in. After 15 years together, I hoped it wasn't what I feared. One day, when she said she was out with the kids, I followed her. Sure enough, she drove to a hotel to meet a guy I'll call Steve. It hit me like a sledgehammer. I cried for hours, but then I decided to fight back. Instead of going nuclear, I chose a calculated approach. I planted small cameras and mics around the house while she was at work and the kids were at school. A few days later, I suggested a weekend trip with the girls, something I often did. Meanwhile, I contacted a lawyer to draft a separation agreement, aiming for full custody in the house. When I returned, I checked the footage. It was a 36-hour affair marathon, but the conversations were worse than I imagined. Steve had a wife, and my wife mocked my body, my insecurities, and even shared my deepest secrets. Things I'd only told her, like my suicide attempt at 16. That's when I knew exactly what I had to do.